sacred-text.com. The Poem of Sappho, Part 1. Hymn to Aphrodite. Shimmering throned immortal Aphrodite, daughter of Zeus, enchantress, I implore thee, spare me, O queen. This agony and anguish, crush not my spirit. Whenever before thou hast hearkened to me, to my voice calling to thee in the distance, and heeding thou hast come, leaving thy father's golden dominions, with chariot yoked to thy fleet-winged coursiers, fluttering swift pinions over earth's darkness, and bringing thee through the infinite gliding downward from heaven. Then soon they arrived, and thou, blessed goddess, with divine countenance smiling, didst ask me what new woe had befallen me now, and why thus I had called thee. What in my mad heart was my greatest desire, who was not now that must feel my allurements, who was the fair one that must be persuaded, who wronged thee, Sappho? For if now she flees, quickly she shall follow, and if she spurns gifts, soon shall she offer them, yea, if she knows not love, soon shall she feel it, even reluctant. Come then, I pray, grant me surcease from sorrow, drive away care, I beseech thee, O goddess, fulfill for me what I yearn to accomplish, be thou my ally. Peer of the gods, the happiest man I seem sitting before thee, rapt at thy sight, hearing thy soft laughter, and thy voice most gentle, speaking so sweetly. Then in my bosom my heart wildly flutters, and when on thee I gaze never so little, bereft am I of all power of utterance, my tongue is useless. There rushes at once through my flesh tingling fire, my eyes are deprived of all power of vision, my ears hear nothing but sounds of winds roaring, and all is blackness. Down courses in streams the sweat of emotion. A dread trembling o'erwhelms me, paler than than dried grass in autumn, and in my madness dead I seem almost. A troop of horses, the serried ranks of marchers, a noble fleet, some think these of all on earth most beautiful. For me naught else regarded is my beloved. To understand this is for all most simple, for thus gazing much on mortal perfectino, and knowing already what life could give her, he chose fair Helen. Him the betrayer of Ilium's honor, and racked she not of adored child or parent, but yielded to love, and forced by her passion, dared fate in exile. Thus quickly is bent the will of that woman, to whom things near and dear seem to be nothing. So mightest thou fail, my Anactoria, if she were with you. She whose gentle footfalls and radiant face hold the power to charm more than a vision of chariots and the mail-clad battalions of Lydia's army. So must we learn in world made as this one. Man can never attain his greatest desire, but must pray for what good fortune fate holdeth, never unmindful. By the cool water the breeze murmurs, rustling through apple branches, while from quivering leaves streams down deep slumber. Come hither, foam-born Cyprian goddess, come, and in golden goblets pour richest nectar, all mixed in most ethereal perfection, thus to delight us. If the cypress of Paphos or Panoramus holds, this is from Strabos, early 1st century AD. Panoramus from a frequent name and does not refer to the Palermo, which was not founded in Sappho's time. But for thee I will bring to the altar the young of a white goat, and add a libation for thee, cited by Apollonius of Alexandria about AD 140. The reading is uncertain. May I win this prize, O golden-crowned Aphrodite. From Apollonius, Sappho invented many beautiful epithets to apply to Aphrodite, and this fragment contains one of them. Who made me gifts and honored me? From Apollonius, illustrating Aeolic dialect in the word SFA. This will I now sing skillfully to please my friends. Athenaeus quotes this to show that there is not necessarily any reproach in the words e, tai, rai. Like many others, the fragment is unfortunately too short for anything but a literal translation. The breathing of the word in question in Attic Greek would be coarse and rough. For thee, to whom I do good, thou harmest me the most. From the Entomologicum Magnum, 10th century AD. But that which one desires I, quoted by Apollonius and in 1914 found to be part of the poem in the Oxyrhynchus Papyrus, number 1231. To you, fair maidens, my mind does not change. Quoted from Apollonius to illustrate the Aeolic form UMMIN. And this I feel myself, quoted by Apollonius to illustrate Aeolic method of accentuation. But the spirit within them turned chill, and down drop their wings. The Scholist quotes this to show that Sappho says the same thing of doves as Pindar. Pith 1 through 10 says of the eagle of Zeus. Another reading is PSAU KROS, light for PSU XROS, moist or chill. The sense would then be the spirit within them became light, and they relaxed their wings in rest. From my distress, let buffeting winds bear it, and all care away. From the Etymologicum Majum, to show aeolic use of Z in place of SS. Burke conjectures A MOI for ANEMOI, winds. The fragment, tantalizingly incomplete, as so many others are, and the reading of one or two words is not certain. Just now the golden-sandaled dawn has called. There could hardly be a more beautiful epithet than golden-sandaled to apply to the dawn. It is fully equal in this respect to rosy-fingered, and in Greek both words are beautiful in sound. This is quoted from Ammonius of Alexandria about AD 400 to show Sappho's use of ARTIWS.